Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So today's POTD is about union of two sorted arrays. Now let's read the problem once. Given two sorted arrays of size n and m respectively, find the union. Now what is union? The union of two arrays can be defined as the common and distinct elements in the two arrays. So let's see how can we solve this problem. So we are going to solve this problem using two methods. One will be our set method. So what is set? Set always stores unique elements. That is, it ignores the duplicate ones and stores the unique element. And it always stores the elements in sorted order. So if we insert this array into our set, what we will get? We will get 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now inserting the elements in this array to our set, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After that, we will store the elements in the set into our vector answer. So let's see how can we implement it. Let's implement the code once. So set int s. Now let's store the elements into our set. First, we will store the elements of the first array 1I, and then we are going to store the elements of our second array into our set. Now, what we will do? We will store the elements of this set into our vector. Okay, we need to declare one vector int ans, and let's store it. Return the answer. Let's see. Okay, compilation completed. Now let's submit. Okay, so the problem has been solved successfully. Now let's move to our next method. So what is our next method? So our next method will be to use two pointers. One will point to the first element of this array, and our pointer j will point to the first element of this particular array. Now we will see what? We will compare the elements of the array and see if it is less than or greater than. And we will also look for the duplicate elements. So if there is no duplicate element and if it is less than, then we will store it into our answer vector. So let's see how can we solve this. So is 2 greater than or less than 1? It is less than 1. So we will store 1 into our into our vector. So 1. Now move this pointer j to here. Is 2 less than or greater than 1? It is greater than 1. So we will store what? We will store this one. But wait, we already have a 1 and we can't store duplicate elements in our answer, right? So we will ignore this and move our pointer j to 2. Now this 2 and this 2, I is also pointing to 2 and j is also pointing to 2. So, and we don't have any 2 also in our answer. So push 2 into our answer and increment the pointer I to the next element. So again, I is pointing to 2 and my j is pointing to 2. So push it. But wait, we already have a 2 in our answer. So we can't push another 2. So move the pointer I to the next element. Now is 3 greater than or less than 2? It is greater than 2. So what we will push? We will push this 2 into our answer. But we already have a 2 in our answer. So ignore this and move our pointer j forward. So now I is pointing to 2 and 3 is pointing to and j is pointing to 3. Now what? Now let's see, do we have a 3 in our answer? No, we don't have. So push 3 into our answer. Now move this pointer I forward. So now I is pointing to 4 and j is pointing to 3. Is 4 greater than or less than 3? It is greater than 3. So we will push what? We will push this 3 because it is less than 4. But we already have a 3 in our answer. So it won't be safe to push this 3 again. So ignore this and move our pointer j forward. Now I is pointing to 4 and j is also pointing to 4. So we don't have a 4 in our answer. So it is safe to push 4 into our answer. So we have pushed our 4. Now move this pointer I forward. Now I is pointing to 5 and j is pointing to 4. Is 5 greater than or less than 4? it is greater than 4. So we will push the lesser one. So we will push 4. But wait, we already have a 4 in our answer. So it won't be safe enough to push again 1 4. So we will end the traversal here for this particular array. Now since we have few more elements left up to traverse, so we will traverse the rest of the elements in this array. Now, do we have a 5 earlier in this array, in this answer? No, we don't have. So we can push this in now into our answer. Now move forward. I will move forward. So do we have a 5 in our answer? Yes, we have a 5 in our answer. So we won't push this 5 again into our answer. So our traversal will end here and we will return this as our answer. So see, you are getting this as your answer, your output. Now let's implement this code. So let's now implement the code for our second method. So let's implement initializing the 2 pointers, traversing both the arrays. Now if my element at index I is less than element at index j of the second array, then what we need to check? We need to check if we already have the element in our answer or not. Suppose we are pushing this element into our answer first, then when we are moving our j pointer to here, then what we were doing? We were checking if our answer is already having a 1 or not. If we were having a 1, then we were ignoring this one and moving forward to this element. So let's implement this. Else, if the element of array 1 at index I is greater, then we will check the similar conditions. Now there's always a possibility that one of the arrays will be traversed first, either this one or this one. So in this case, this one was traversed first and we were left up with these elements in our first array. So we need to also implement the condition for this. At last, we will return our answer. Compile and run. Okay, so compilation completed. Now let's submit. Okay, so the problem has been solved successfully. So let's end the video here only. So you can subscribe the channel to get similar content, as gaining a subscriber and a like in my video does motivates me a lot to be consistent and create more such content. So do subscribe, like and share with your friends. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys again tomorrow.